Hey everybody, Ohio Guardian 2.0 out here with you again. Just wanted to let you know that we just caught word that the chief will be holding a press conference outside of Leon Valley City Hall in about 10 minutes. We got a lot of activists out here, a lot of protesters, got a lot of signs. Not huge in number, but huge in name and reputation. Yeah, huge support from the community so far, guys. Let a couple people hop into the line. Live, man. Hey guys. Again, Leon Valley PD, police chief, holding a press conference in about 10 minutes. I plan on asking him why he threatened to arrest me for handing in complaint forms earlier today. And in fact, I filled out another complaint form just for him, for his actions. So everyone's doing good, Lindsay. Yeah, we're drinking lots of water thanks to Joe over at Alkaline Water. He's a great guy. Check out the interview that I did with him. I think you'll appreciate it. Support his business, support him. True American patriot, guys. So yeah, we got here on scene, we have Freeman, Texas Vet, Silent Observer, Mr. Jack Miller, aka Texas Sheepdog 72, News Now Houston, a couple of supporters. We also have Ethics Instead,
I've been saying since I got
Clash with Bow, News Now Patrick, Teresa R, Nomad, Buckeye in the Sky News is around here somewhere.
Flags.
Yeah, guys, lots and lots of big names in this community. Who else do we have down here? Looks like we have some Second Amendment supporters. A couple of guys open carrying, it looks like. We have Furry Potato in the house. And there's Buckeye in the Sky News. All right, guys, real quick, I want to flip camera views. And these are the these are the complaint forms that I plan on handing to the chief after I get a chance to ask my question. One against the two officers that nearly ran over me yesterday outside of the back gate of the police department. One for the officer that completely ignored me when I repeatedly requested his assistance in finding a complaint form. And he also refused to identify himself after we had already interacted verbally. Then there is the Leon Valley Chief of Police when covering a story involving ethics in his one-on-one chat. After they exited the building, this footage hasn't been posted yet, but after they exited the building, guys, I held the door for ethics and I tried to hand two of these complaints to the chief, at which time he threatened to arrest me. So I'm going to ask him why he would threaten to arrest a citizen that is simply trying to put a piece of paper in his hands, and then I'm going to put that paper in his hands. So here we go, guys. We should be live with the chief here very soon. He said 20 minutes, and that was, I'd say, somewhere in the neighborhood of 15, maybe 20 minutes ago. So yeah, should be any minute now. I'll take this opportunity, grab some water. Again, that's the company you guys need to be checking out. He's great.
San Antonio people, what's the name of the other news station besides Fox 29?
Univision. Univision. It's the Spanish outlet.
WAI. News 4.
Look, we have Teresa R reaching out to local news media, hoping to get them down here so that this gains a little bit more attention. Yeah, Johnny Morris, he will be. Listen, guys, I might get a chance to get more than one question in on this press conference. So if you have any pointed, articulated, well thought out questions addressing this situation, feel free to drop them in chat and I will do my best to squeeze one of them in. I don't know how much I'll be able to get in for you guys. I got Buckeye holding my camera for me right now while I adjust my... Hey, they don't need to see that. I'm gonna fire my cameraman, guys. Jeez, a Lou. Infant. All right. So, me and Houston were walking right down through here just a minute ago. We're talking, it was like, I was telling about the press conference. I think the health chief's come out and told us. So we're walking up, he goes, I wonder what kind of trap it is. 10 seconds later, there's two cruisers lit them up down there and flared up through here with their lights and sirens. He was like, watch it, here they come. I was like, oh, my heart jumped. I was like, all right, here we go. 'Cause I wouldn't put it past the chief to have a group of cops right back there to get us into a group. And then, oh yeah, that's the kind of baiting that they do. That's the kind of corruption that's rampant in this police department, guys. I don't know if you guys all caught the Mexican Padilla video where the officer that was already off duty was trying to pick a fight with him, literally calling him out, something that you and I would get arrested for. It's called a call to action or threatening behavior, menacing behavior. That would get us landed behind bars. Hey, Mods, News Now Douche Block, get him gone. This is too important for his nonsense. We have an interview with the Chief of Police, a press conference with the Chief of Police going live in about 4 minutes. Yeah, he came out and announced it a little while ago, but here, let's flip around and get some pictures of signs. Hey guys, let's see your signs real quick. Honor your oath and step down. Because they're stealing everything out, yeah. And the flip side, say no to the thin blue line. Jim, let me ask you.
Imagery.
I don't think he's received anything regarding that yet, but I'll ask him real quick. Leon Valley PD steals cars, phones, and guns. Oh, you're dragging something there, boss. Awesome.
The other day they called me with my open carry, wearing my holster. You know, that's actually that holster.
News Now
belongs
Houston
to
and
my
James
father
Freeman.
when he was a police officer in the Houston area, and that was his duty holster. And I found it in a box here not too long ago, and he carried a Smith & Wesson Model 25.
They're fleeing the scene as quickly as they can.
And so that's the same frame as the Smith & Wesson Model 25.
Hey, Royal Stallion.
The pistol that ATF has that I'll be picking up here Monday is
Yeah, Jim, is spring water, but it's also got the pH balance set perfectly for the human anatomy, apparently. But I will tell you this, it's delicious, and it keeps me hydrated out in this miserable heat.
hot as it is right here, right now, what am
Ask him how many cameras he needs for a bogus blocking passageway charge. Ask him how many cameras he needs for a bogus blocking the passageway charge. How many cameras?
How many cameras does it take to block a passageway?
Yeah, how many cameras does it take to get a passageway obstruction charge? Hey, we got Texas Vet 1 right here, guys. Silent Observer, Buckeye in the Sky News. A couple of open carry advocates, Nomad. Yeah, big crowd here today, fellas.
If it works for you, if you can stand to carry it when it's hot, have at it.
Hey, James, a couple of viewers wanted to know, is there any progress on the retrieving of your stolen property, whether it's the phone, the handgun, anything at all?
Negative. Zero.
And you're going to be pursuing this in the courts, correct?
I'm going to have an attorney to take care of it.
Gotcha.
There's been zero progress in getting anyone to come and have any dialogue with me whatsoever. And I'm trespassed from the property. They won't let me come in there, and they won't come out here. I can't communicate with them.
Well, now that they're coming out here, how close are you allowed to be? And
That's a great question, because that's one of the things they won't communicate to me about. I would love to know where the line is that I'm trespassed from, which they're obligated to tell me.
right.
But they won't.
So do you think they're leaving it open-ended specifically so that they can,
Yes.
yeah?
Absolutely.
It doesn't,
Specifically so that they can find a reason to do what they were doing earlier.
Right.
Which is just find a reason to hurt people and steal their property.
Gotcha.
That's it.
well, hopefully we'll get some answers today, but given the track record of this police department, I do not anticipate that one bit, but
I don't
who knows?
anticipate progress, but I am really glad that I'm going to hear words from them.
Right.
Because from the time that I got here, that was the goal. I say words and you say words. Let's have a dialogue, and we failed to get that so far. So I don't think
Absolutely.
that we'll really make any progress in exchanging words. But I'm glad that to see it maybe start trying to happen.
Right. Start repairing the bridge if possible. Well, my plan personally, I filled out 2 complaint forms earlier about the 2 officers that nearly struck me with their vehicles at the back gate yesterday, and then again for the officer that I was trying to flag down to get his assistance today. As the lobby's closed, I couldn't get a complaint form, and I'm leaving tomorrow to fly home. So I was trying to flag him down on multiple occasions, and he completely ignored me. So I filled out a complaint playing against, and
Police cars?
Civilian cars, police guys in them. I think they're following us up for mass arrest. That's my point.
hey, News Now Houston.
More cars pulling the back.
Breaking coverage. News Now Houston. It's been confirmed that there are a lot of cruisers and plainclothes officers converging on the back parking lot as we speak. We have our suspicions that this may be a trap, an attempt to arrest all of us out here for what we've been doing for the last couple of days. So yeah, stay tuned. And if something bad happens, guys, I want you all to reach out to News Now Youngstown. He knows what to do. So yeah, if things go sideways here today, guys, I want it on the record that this is absolutely a trap by the Chief of Police in order to hem up all these First Amendment and Second Amendment auditors that have been present over the last 48 to 72 hours especially. This has a chance to get really, really interesting. We're hoping to seek redress from our government in the form of a peaceful protest, but we'll see how long they allow it to remain peaceful. So yeah, I'm going to follow through with my plan, guys. Yeah, Dave, just Dave. I got a bad feeling on it. Yeah, I will be on the sidewalk. Long story short, I tried to turn in a couple of complaint forms. One from the officers last night that nearly struck me with their vehicles after hours. I was filming by the back gate, and I was walking across that driveway there. One officer in a black Jeep refused to stop until he was about 1.5 inches, maybe 2 inches from me. That's on a live feed from last evening. So I came in to file a complaint form about them. The lobby was closed, and my decision was to flag down the nearest police officer that I could find. One came traveling down El Verde, which is the road that the Leon Valley Police Department and council chambers are located. He refused my request for service. I was yelling, "Help, I need your assistance," waving my arms. He would not respond. So I followed him to the back gate and again requested assist, 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 which everybody knows is their code for a distressed citizen or distressed officer. Again, he ignores me. Then when I confronted him later on the sidewalk, this is all footage from today that I have not posted yet, but I will as soon as possible. When I approached him at the intersection of El Verde and the main road through here, I think it's 410, I'm not 100% sure, he rolled down his window and explained that complaint forms rather, had been placed in the lobby. And I asked him, well, I forgot to ask him for his ID right then and there. So I went back to ask him. He refused to roll his window down. So I yelled name and badge number. Again, he refused to identify himself. So that complaint contains the refusal to request for service and the refusal to identify himself upon request. Then, after an interview that, well, not an interview, but a conversation that Ethics Instead had with the chief, we were all filming that from outside the doors because it was a closed session meeting, no cameras, no witnesses. Well, when they came walking out, I held the door for them, and I had the 2 complaint forms in my hands. I tried to hand them to the chief, and he threatened to arrest me for handing him pieces of paper. So I took a step back and asked him, "Chief, I need to hand these to you. Can I give them to you?" He says, "I will arrest you." And that's where we stand right now, guys. We came back down, made some signs. We've had a few more people show up throughout the day. Some really big names in the community. As you can tell, this is going to be something that it might be groundbreaking. Yeah, Dave, just Dave, denying the services that the taxpayers pay for. And I'll tell you, I've spent a lot of money in this community over the last 3 days. I have a right to those services, and I will seek redress from my government. So. That's what I'm feeling.
Is there a trash can up there somewhere?
Yeah,
There is a trash can around there. I don't know about close by.
All right, guys. So yeah, I like the comment about how many cameras does it take to get an obstructing a passageway charge. I'm trying to keep it serious here today, guys. I will be a little bit mellowed out. I'll be insistent and firm, but I'm not going to get loud and hostile. I'll be as professional as possible. But yeah, let me know if you have any pointed and pertinent questions. I'll see if I can squeeze them in. All right, looks like we're going live. I just got word to retreat to the crosswalk, so we'll see. I'm not sure what's going on just yet, guys. Bear with me. What's the deal?
I'm gonna go pee. He's gonna carry my rifle while I go and pee. If you wanna come along?
Comfortable carrying?
Yeah.
You wanted to know if there was anybody comfortable carrying.
Oh yeah, I'd love to carry.
Oh, what happened?
Patrick, you got it, or you want somebody else to do it?
I got it.
All right, take it, man.
You see on the video, he pushes the door open.
Oh, Buckeye was just trying to get my attention.
Down this road,
Tell the viewers.
a lot of cute cars have been ripping it in. Well, right there, see that white Subaru?
Yeah.
It's suspected that that is the wife. That is the car of the officer that tried to pick a fight with Padilla.
No, he had a coupe. He didn't have a hatchback.
Okay, well, that blows that theory then. If that's not the vehicle, then I won't continue any further. But there has been an increase of traffic into the back lot. There was 4 or 5 cars full of people that went in there in the last 20 minutes.
So either it's shift change, or we think that they are.
News Now Houston said shift change is at like 2 o'clock.
Okay, well, Houston believes that shift change is at 2 o'clock. Let's see if we can find out who this person really is.
No front tag.
No front tag.
We're protesting taking, guys.
Do you have a gang sign in your back window?
Oh. That is the pig on board. No, not those piggies.
Thank you, Royal Stallion. Look, this support like that goes a long way. When people start contacting their AG, their congressman, the governor about issues like this, we raise a lot of hell, and all of a sudden people start to pay attention.
They just walked
All right.
around the corner.
All right, guys.
All right, guys. First and foremost, Bow, come over here. You're under arrest. Get over here.
Well, looks like it's going down, guys.
Okay. Yep. Yes, we're doing it right now. So, guys, so first of all, thank you for coming to Leon Valley. Totally support your right to put something on to your First Amendment right. What you don't have a right to do is be streaming things where police officers or anybody else's family is being threatened or violation of the state law. If you're not from Texas, that's your problem. You should have known better. But if you stream something, you are responsible for its contents. There's death threats on y'all's YouTube Live, and every one of y'all will be held accountable for those death threats. Does everybody here understand what I'm telling you?
Somebody reach out to News Now Youngstown for me.
Bottom line, you, let's go. You're under arrest as well. Move. Get up here.
Here, see this,
Put it down.
guys? We're
Put it
being
down.
arrested for a civil,
No,
constitutionally
it's a felony.
protected activity.
Okay.
Constitutionally protected activity.
I'll hold it for you. Okay.
Constitutionally protected
So, guys,
activity, guys.
so-
Leon Valley, guys.
So everybody else, you're not free to leave. Come on across the street. You're not free to leave. The witnesses, every one of y'all are witnesses to the crime. Every one of y'all's your cameras, your devices, every one of them are going to be taken. Every one of y'all, sit down right here. Sit down right here. Every one of y'all, sit down. Take his camera. Quit talking to him. Let's go. Get over here. Come on, sit down. Let's go, partner. Sit down. Sit down. You're under arrest.
I am not resisting.
Let's go. Sit down. I don't care. Sit down. You're a witness. You're a witness. Sit down. Sit down. We're not discussing this right now. You're going to sit down. You're not in charge. Go get those. Hey, put them inside. Go back and get the rest of them. Get every one of them. Every one of them. So guys, let me explain the Texas law to every one of y'all, okay? Let me explain it to you. Texas law says that you must identify as a suspect or a witness to a crime. Every one of y'all are a witness with what y'all been doing out here, and every one of y'all are suspects if you've been streaming live, because I guarantee you, the rest of y'all, we're gonna find that on yours. So we're already pulling those tapes on YouTube. Everyone's gonna identify themselves, and if anybody has a camera on them or a phone on them, it's gonna be taken as evidence. They will be returned to you once a warrant is issued for those. We will return them, but a warrant, there's no talking right now. I'm in charge. So every single one of y'all are witnesses. If you don't identify, you will go to jail for failure to identify. Everybody understand what I'm telling you? I'm not taking questions right now. You shouldn't have been here. Every one of y'all, okay? You're a witness. Well, you're
harassing me.
Absolutely.
I am in distress, and this is
Okay.
alarming.
All right. Just understand. Just understand.
My will.
I didn't even know it was a protest. I just came to see what was going on.
Please, somebody help us. The police are working outside the authority of the law. He is harassing me.
Go in the live stream, sir.
Hey, no.
Hi, I'm Bixby. It's great to meet you. Just press and hold the Bixby key whenever you need me. I'll respond to your voice or text.
To give up your devices, you will be charged with interference with the duties of a police officer.
Chief,
I understand.
Here are all
Chief,
of the
these cuffs are
languages
cutting off
I
the
can
blood to my
speak.
hand.
Okay, we'll
Let
be
me
with
know
you in
which
just a
one
minute.
you'd like.
Well, before or after my finger falls off.
If it falls off, that's on you.
Whatever you need.
Okay, we'll be with you in a minute. All right, I just said, no more discussions.
Are we detained?
Absolutely, you're detained.
Under suspicion of what?
No
crime?
suspicion of anything. You're a witness to a crime.
So we're detained as
Are
a
you from
witness?
Texas? Are you from Texas?
Why?
Because then you
I'm
should
not
know the law.
answering your questions.
Then you should know the
I
law,
know the law says that you need a reasonable suspicion of a crime, sir, so I'm asking you what
which is all.
suspect us of
Which is
committing.
which is
What crime
Hey,
do you suspect
one more
us
behind you.
of committing?
Hey, one more behind you. Get in.
All arrested.
Get in.
And they're going to steal all our cars. They've stolen all our phones. Somebody call the state police.
They're on the way. Don't worry about it. Guaranteed.
You are.
Yep, that's
You
me.
really don't know who you're messing with.
Oh, I know.
You really don't.
You're right.
Sure, I haven't done anything wrong.
Okay, I told you we'll talk about that in a little bit. I told you we'll talk about that in a little bit. Hello? All good. Okay, thank you. All right, bye.